The night sky over Ukraine is no longer only marked by the hum of Garan-2 drones or the thundering blast of Iskander missiles slamming into the earth. In the silence above, hidden from view, something far larger, faster, and deadlier is being launched. It isn't just any aircraft. It's a supersonic airborne monster, the Tu-160, the largest and fastest strategic bomber in the world. Now, Russia has deployed it to replace the Tu-95 in a mission of total destruction against Ukraine's military infrastructure. But the real question looming over the battlefield is this: can Ukraine's defenses withstand an attack that doesn't come from above, but from an invisible sky thousands of miles away? The year 2025 marks a turning point in Russian air power. After decades as the backbone of Russia's strategic bomber fleet, the Tu-95MS is being phased out. Designed in the 1950s during the Soviet era, this turboprop-powered aircraft is slow, noisy, and vulnerable to modern anti-aircraft systems. Russia has already seen several of its Tu-95s targeted and attacked by long-range drones launched from Ukrainian soil. The decision was made clear: replace the aging Tu-95 with the Tu-160. With speeds of over Mach 2, an extreme range of up to 12,000 kilometers, and the ability to launch cruise missiles without entering enemy airspace, the Tu-160 represents a whole new level of airstrike capability. And now, as the Tu-95 takes a step back, Russia is pushing its new weapon to the front lines. The Tu-160 is far more than a relic from the Soviet era. It's a modern war machine that has been continuously updated. The Tu-160M variant, in particular, is equipped with state-of-the-art digital avionics, advanced radar, and modern electronic warfare systems that allow it to penetrate even the most sophisticated air defense systems. The new NK-32-02 engines provide greater efficiency, boosting the bomber's combat range. And its payload, up to 12 Kh-101 or Kh-102 cruise missiles, stealthy weapons designed specifically to avoid detection by enemy radar, capable of striking vital targets from distances over 5,000 kilometers. In one mission, this aircraft can destroy entire military facilities, crippling nations' infrastructure without ever having to enter hostile airspace. Since early 2023, the Tu-160 has played an active role in Russia's military operations against Ukraine, but not with conventional bombs like World War II-era bombers. Instead, it strikes from thousands of miles away, launching Kh-101 cruise missiles, each carrying a 450-kilogram payload, with a circular error probable, CEP, of under 10 meters. This missile's accuracy is nearly perfect. These missiles have been used to target everything from NATO weapon depots in western Ukraine, national power plants, and even hidden Ukrainian air defense systems. The alarming part? The number of Kh-101s available for these missions is reportedly set to increase, signaling that Russia may soon launch even more precise large-scale attacks. But it's not the Kh-101 that should cause the most concern. It's its nuclear cousin, the Ka-102. This missile carries a 250-kiloton nuclear warhead capable of erasing a major city with a single strike. Russia has yet to use the Ka-102 in combat, but analysts believe it's only a matter of time before it is brought into the fray, especially with the rising tensions in regions like the Black Sea, Poland, and the Baltics. The Tu-160 with the Kh-102 on board is more than just a bomber. It's a strategic nuclear weapon waiting to be unleashed in the event of a major escalation. If the conflict with NATO reaches an existential level, Tu-160 could deliver a message. Russia is prepared to strike with nuclear force from afar. Now, compare that to the Tu-95. While it may have once been a formidable weapon in the Soviet arsenal, the Tu-95's top speed is just 830 kilometers per hour, far slower than many Ukrainian fighter jets, including the MiG-29 or Su-27. Its missiles, the Kh-55, are outdated and relatively easy to jam or intercept. There have been instances where Ukrainian forces have successfully shot down Kh-55s before they could reach their targets. In contrast, the Tu-160 can launch its Kh-101 from safe, uncontested airspace, whether over Russia, Belarus, or even the Caspian Sea, and disappear from radar long before Ukraine's air defenses can react. This is why Russia has made the move to phase out the Tu-95, replacing it with the much more capable and effective Tu-160. What's even more shocking is that Russia is not just modernizing the Tu-160, they're building it anew. For the first time in history, supersonic bombers of this size are being produced from scratch. At the Kazan production plant, United Aircraft Corporation has ramped up efforts to build 10 to 12 new Tu-160M2 bombers. The upgraded Tu-160M2 will carry Kh-47M2, Kinjal hypersonic missiles capable of reaching speeds of Mach 10, which means they can evade even the most advanced defense systems like Patriot and NASAMS. This isn't just about delivering conventional missiles. It's about having the ability to strike anywhere in the world with unprecedented speed and power. In recent weeks, two Tu-160s have been spotted leaving Olenya Air Base in the Arctic Circle, while another has taken off from Engels 2, escorted by MiG-31 fighter jets. According to Western intelligence reports, these aircraft are preparing for a massive cruise missile strike on western Ukraine, including cities like Lviv and Ternopil, areas that had so far been considered relatively safe. The deployment of the Tu-160 in this theater is not just about tactical airstrikes. It's a strategic escalation. It sends a clear message that Russia is prepared to move from regional skirmishes to large-scale, precise, and undetectable strikes on NATO-supported infrastructure deep within Ukraine. For Ukraine, the return of the Tu-160 means one thing: attacks that cannot be stopped, predicted, or intercepted. Even the most advanced air defense systems, like Patriot, are helpless against missiles launched from over 3,000 to 5,000 kilometers away. For NATO, it's a clear signal that Russia will not hesitate to use long-range nuclear force if the pressure keeps mounting. And for the world, the question becomes ever more pressing. Are we witnessing a new Cold War, or the start of a global conflict unlike any we've seen before? If a single Tu-160 can destroy an entire country's electrical grid, communications networks, and military command centers in one night, imagine what 10 units can do. Is the world prepared to face a power capable of attacking without sound, without warning, and without mercy? Or are we all standing under the shadow of the White Swan, now transformed into the bringer of doom from above? Subscribe now for in-depth stories about military technology and global geopolitics. And don't forget, night skies don't always bring peace. Sometimes they bring destruction.